Happy Saturday, everybody. We'll be doing some Duolingo, three-way Duolingo like we did last week. We'll do some more stream raiders, and then we'll go back to continuing the adventures of the log. So that should be fun tonight. Let me get the stream raider started in the meantime. We are in the new Other World campaign. And I kind of started it slightly offline, running battles offline this week. I'll try and do the trailer for this in a second. I just need to find it. Hold on 1 second. Let's do the ads for this. Yeah, we'll buy some scrolls. Gotta remember to level up your stuff, and we'll see the quests. Alright, killed 3 ranged. Awesome. Give me some tank scrolls. Alright, we just need 2 centurions. And we just need to put the tanks in between. That shouldn't be too painful. Oh good, we get a Tokozuna boss. Tokozuna Berserker. Which my Centurion will do absolutely nothing against. I'll do something against this little slimy thing. So if you guys have some ranged units, that should help to take him down. Let's go collect that quest that we finished. Yay, more fairy scrolls. I underuse it, so at least I'm getting some scrolls this way. Oh, and place 20 units in battle. Awesome. All right, here we go. Pro streamer move. I don't have the scene ready. I need a pro for that one. Yes, Triolingo. Hello, Halbert. Because we've stepped up our game. We're not just doing German this time around. We're going to add some French to refresh my memory. And since we're going to go visit Silur in Barcelona, I need to learn some Catalan. Even though they speak Spanish, it would still be appropriate and polite for me to learn the language of Catalonia, even if just for a little bit of the time that I'm going to be there. But we'll start off with our normal German. Yes, I've got most of them down. I can understand about 60% of Portuguese, and that's because I watch a lot of Brazilian soap operas. And I have my Latin from classical studies in college. And I befriended someone who was Romanian, and when I listened to him talk to his mom on the phone, I could understand a few words here and there. So yeah, I've almost got them all. It's like Pokemon. I gotta catch them all. I gotta learn them all. All right, so we left off on Unit 25. And I believe we were on vacations and things. Guess we need to know what to say when... Oh no, we left off on how to discuss a new job. Oh, sie hat lägre, sie ist minimum erundus habes. Nimium erundus habes. If you can read this, you have minimal understanding. Something along those lines. You're well educated. Well, I will not deny that. You know, at one point, I actually wanted to be a professional student for the rest of my life. Then I realized I don't want to be in school forever. Alright, let's wrap up this level.
Willst du in deiner Pause ein Buch lesen?
Oh, this is what Baron had issues with last time. Do you want to read a book on your break? I could not fathom someone wanting to do that on their break. Willst du in deiner Pause ein Buch lesen? I don't think I had enough time to read a book on my break. I think it was just my to and from work commutes that allowed me some pleasant reading time. I was one of those people that would just tune everybody out and not want to interact with people on the train. Are we working or are we having a picnic? ¿Por qué no los dos? I can multitask.
Arbeiten. Wir. Oder. Machen. Wir. Ein. Picknick.
Arbeiten wir oder machen wir ein Picknick? That was almost word for word literal. I like it when they line up like that. And remember, if we're stating a fact, if we're stating a sentence, it would be we are working. And that would be wir arbeiten. So when you're asking a question, you flip the verb to be the first word as opposed to the pronoun.
Es ist jetzt Feierabend. Möchtest du ins Theater gehen?
Okay. It is now the end of the workday or the celebration evening. Would you like to go to the theater? Oh my god, so wordy. This is one of the few times when German is actually very succinct, while the sentence in English is the one that is verbose. Es ist jetzt Feierabend. Möchtest du ins Theater gehen? I am going to the bar now. Bye.
Ich gehe. Jetzt. In. Die. Bar. Tschüss.
Yeah, there's a few people. It wasn't even 4:59 and they were already out the door and going to the bar at the office. It did not help that most law firms and courthouses and such are surrounded by drinking establishments. I am now going to the bar because jetzt now is a temporal form, so it goes right at the beginning next to the verb. Happy hour until 6? I don't know. I thought it started, like 4 to 7 or something? It really depends. I think it's because this is a little bit of shade, but I think it's because all the people who are just lowly workers are the ones that are off work right away, so they run to the bar before they go home. But the heavy hitters, the bigwigs, the ones that spend a lot of money, those probably stay a few hours later to work a little more. So when they go to the bar, they drop down that money on drinks and food and whatever. So the, subordinates get a deal on their drinks, or in my case, appetizers, and they wait to jack the prices back up when the bigger crowds come in. Which I guess is fine.
Bob und Linda, arbeiten eure Kinder auch hier im Büro?
Yeah, half price apps. Although I will say, I went to have a happy hour with two of my coworkers, and the drinks were half off. The appetizers were half off. But because I don't drink, I ordered like a mocktail. My mocktail was not half off because it wasn't alcohol. So I ended up paying full price for an overly complicated juice tea, whatever it was. If I'd only added like the one alcoholic ingredient in it, it would have been half the price. I'm still pissed about that. Oh, it's one of those overpriced restaurant bars, so they'd probably say, well, the only water we have on tap is, bubbles or mineral or something. Bob and Linda, do your children also work at the office? Yes. 9! What? Ugh, I'm one word. I need to pay attention. Here.
Hier.
That's lazy translation. I don't want to work anymore. I only want to read. Yeah, you and me both, sister. Buenas noches, Takis. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Bienvenido. Ahorita todavía estamos haciendo alemán, pero eventualmente vamos a llegar a francés o catalán.
Ich will nicht.
Hi, Giant Flits. No te dé miedo, yo puedo traducir. Ahorita estamos solo aprendiendo alemán, pero no hay problema.
Mehr arbeiten. Ich will nur lesen.
I don't want to work anymore. I only want to read. Yeah, I haven't either. My girlfriend bought a bunch of the La Croix waters, whatever those are. I think that's the closest I've gotten to tasting those. Okay, good, I got that one right. Ich will nicht mehr arbeiten. Ich will nur lesen. Wow, ya me estás echando de bola, Takis.
Ich kann endlich mein Buch lesen.
I can finally read my book. I'm doing all right, Giant Blitz. How are you doing? We're having a rainy weekend here on the West Coast. So we're just getting by, doing some Duolingo homework and we'll have a lazy night reading later on. Ich kann endlich mein Buch lesen. Why are your offices so far away, Jake and Amy? What language are you planning on doing on Duo?
Warum sind?
Oh, that's awesome. I have a friend on another stream who I think for the most part he can read what is it, the kanji and hiragana. I understand very few words, mostly just, phonetically, but don't ask me to spell them in either. That's the same thing I thought, and then I learned Latin and Greek, and they told me once you learn inflected languages, because German is an inflected language where the verb tense and the nouns, they all change. We don't have a lot of case changes in English anymore, but German still does. Those make more sense after you've had inflected languages like Latin and Greek. And it's true, as soon as I started trying it started to make sense. I'm a native Spanish speaker. There are not much in common between the two languages, but I still find myself discovering similar ways to say things. I think a lot of the help comes with the gender for the nouns, and those are the ones I try to rely on. If I don't know, if I can't remember, I'll go with whatever the gender is in Spanish, and many times it tends to be similar in German, or sentence structure as well.
Eure Büros so weit weg. G und Amy.
I do have a few languages under my belt. I would not say I am an officially registered polyglot because I've probably forgotten many more things than I've learned. German for me is new. The next language we're going to do an exercise on is French. That one I did study for 4 years. So I'm slowly trying to jog my brain and remember some of it. I will have cause to use it this year, hopefully, when I go to TwitchCon in Paris. So what better time than the present to start retraining my brain. Why are your offices so far away, Jake and Amy? Warum sind eure Büros so weit weg, Jake und Amy? The book, das Buch. Oh good, I remembered it was neuter. I went to TwitchCon this past October in San Diego. So that was my first time. And this year I'm going to try and make it to the European TwitchCon. Just waiting for the dates so I can start making my travel plans. I go to the coffee shop on my break. Ich gehe in meine Pause ins Café. Well, I am on the West Coast, so going from San Francisco to San Diego is not that bad. We booked a relatively decent priced hotel. My girlfriend was flying in from Nashville, so her flight was a little bit more expensive. But I go to San Diego Comic-Con pretty much every year, so I'm used to that trip. So Chichquan seemed very familiar. Yeah, Missouri is slightly a bit of ways. Ich gehe in meine Pause ins Café. I go to the coffee shop on my break. That was a very simplistic. Yes, my partner and I like to go to the theater. Ja, meine Partnerin und ich gehen gern ins Theater. Are your colleagues also friendly? Sind eure Kollegen auch freundlich? Angela und Michael.
Bob und Linda, arbeiten eure Kinder auch hier im Büro?
Okay, can I remember this time the word for here? Yeah. Here. Oh good, I remembered it this time. Bob und Linda, arbeiten eure Kinder auch hier im Büro? Sorry, I can't help saying office, just like the French, bureau. Been listening to it too much. Okay, that's awesome. We finished the work conversation. Let's see what we have won. Oh good, they gave me more moolah, more lingots to buy things, which I never use, except to equip my freezes for those days when I have a brain spasm and forget to do it before the 24-hour mark. Alright, let's see what the new lesson is. We'll do 2 lessons of German, and then we'll switch to 2 lessons of French. Nice to meet you. Okay, good. You need to express yourself in a positive light when meeting people. Freezes. So I have a 489-day freeze. However, I have a 489-day streak of doing my lessons. I lost my first streak after 78 days because I missed a 24-hour window. So you can buy freeze amulets, streak freezes, so that if for any reason whatsoever your power goes out, like it did last week for me, or you spaz and you remember after the 24-hour deadline from the last time you did your lesson, the freeze kicks in and it will maintain your streak. So it's a little bit of a cheat to make sure you don't lose it, because it's arbitrary, whenever you have time to do your lesson. For me, I try and save it kind of around now on a regular weeknight when I'm not streaming. Like I'll be in bed and while I'm watching someone stream, I'll do my lesson. And you can buy other things. You can gamble on Duo if you can guarantee that you're gonna keep your lessons for a week, you can bet 5 and then I guess earn 5. Ah, what happened? And there was another thing which they took off, which I guess it's part of their updated lesson plan. You could buy additional lessons that were not necessarily offered, and I remember wanting to get them. I just never got around to doing it. Sadly, they don't teach you all those swear words on Duolingo because, that would be inappropriate. But there were, I don't know, I think there was something about romance and dating, or how to say jokes in the language, small talk kind of thing. Yes, contingency to protect the streak. I know, lesson 26, complex verbs. I dread that. I can barely remember the simple ones right now. Alright, nice to meet you. Freut mich, I believe is how you say nice to meet you. Or in Spanish, encantada. Or in French, enchanté.
Freut mich.
Oh, I finally get to do a... It's not a lesson, it's a reading exercise. It's a little story. We've missed these.
Bea sitzt im Park.
Bea is sitting at the park. Bea sits in park.
Entschuldigung, kann ich hier sitzen?
Excuse me, Entschuldigung. Can I sit here? Kann ich hier sitzen?
Natürlich.
Of course, natürlich.
Aber ich warte auf meine Freundin.
But I am waiting for my girlfriend. Aber ich warte auf meine Freundin.
Sie bringt ihren Freund mit.
She is bringing her boyfriend along. Sie bringt ihren Freund mit. Alright, let's switch over quickly to the battle. And we'll continue the story after that. Thank you, Ugly, for pleasing. I can't see. What did you place, or where did you place? Are you hiding behind me? Oh no, here we go. Rogue, okay. Since my Centurion is gonna do diddly squat, I'm just gonna give you some haste to hurry you along. Good luck. Oh my goodness, it actually worked. What the heck? Yay us, I suppose. I wasn't expecting us to win that one. And congrats, Ugly, you get 200 coins. Yeah, let's see if we can get a gold chest as well. Oh yeah, I needed to place my tanks. Okay, so she is bringing along her boyfriend. Sie bringt ihren Freund mit. Choose the option that means boyfriend. Well, surprise, surprise. When you say boyfriend or girlfriend, it is just the masculine form of friend, which is Freund, or for girlfriend, it's Freundin. So sometimes it's a little hard to catch in context when they just mean friend or boyfriend.
Oh, wirklich?
Oh, really? Wirklich?
Ich freue mich so sehr, ihn zu treffen.
I am very excited to meet him. Yeah, I'm very excited. I am looking forward. Okay, whoever does the English grammar for this is kind of scary. Does anybody actually say this? I am looking forward so much. You would say, I am so looking forward to meeting them. But whatever, that's how they say it, and that's how they're translating it. I'm sure the German grammar is fine, but the English translation. Ich freue mich so sehr, ihn zu treffen.
Ja, warum?
Yes, why? Ja, warum?
Sie mag ihn wirklich sehr.
She really likes him a lot. Sie mag ihn wirklich sehr.
Interessant.
Interesting.
Sie möchte ihn so gern heiraten.
Oh, yeah, this is that weird phrase. She would really like for him to propose or get engaged. Oh, she would really like to marry him. Sie möchte ihn so gern heiraten.
Heiraten?
Marriage, get married. Heiraten.
Ja, dieses Wochenende will sie ihn fragen.
Yes. She wants him to ask this weekend. Wow, that's soon. Oh, she wants to ask him. Ja, dieses Wochenende will sie ihn fragen. Because, you gotta switch up the gender roles. Why can't she ask him? Bea's friend is going to propose to her boyfriend this weekend. Ja. Buy a house with her boyfriend next month. No. Go on a vacation with B this weekend. Nein.
Dieses Wochenende?
He's pulling at his collar right now. This weekend. Dieses Wochenende.
Ja, es ist so aufregend.
Yes, it is so exciting. Ja, es ist so aufregend.
Oh, da ist meine Freundin.
Oh, that's my girlfriend, my friend. Da ist meine Freundin. There.
Hi, Anne.
What's up, Anna?
Hallo, Bea.
What's up, B?
Oh, du sprichst schon mit Leon? Super.
Oh, you've already spoken or you've already talked with Leon? Wonderful. Oh, du sprichst schon mit Leon? Super.
Wer ist Leon?
Who is Leon? Wer ist Leon?
Mein Freund. Er sitzt neben dir.
My boyfriend. He is sitting next to you. Mein Freund, sitzt neben dir.
Oh nein.
Yikes.
Freut mich, Bea.
Nice to meet you, Bea. Okay, she talks way too much about important things and private things. It's gonna be an awkward weekend. Oops. They accidentally told Leon that his girlfriend is going to propose to him. Yaha. That someone is dating his girlfriend. That his girlfriend is breaking up with him. Okay, let's do the matchy pairs. Of course is natürlich. Mary is that new word we learned heiraten. Next to you, neben dir. Likes, mag, my friend, meine Freundin. Although if it was someone you were talking about, your actual partner, girlfriend, my girlfriend. I know, right? That is so scandalous. There's another one with Grandma Lucy, I believe, with an old beau of hers. That one, I think, borders on scandalous. Yes, like, I want some drama. Alright, we've gotten through the German. Let's do some Francais, s'il vous plaît. Oh, but before we go, last night I found that there's new things on here. You can add your moods, I believe. Where did I find it? It's not in my profile. Is it my friends updates? Nope. Let me go back to learn. I think it's where you can look at your league standings. Here we go. View league. So now you actually can set your mood. You have cute little emote that can be next to your name. So you can express a little color. Apparently, I don't blame her. Kate is kind of sad about being at the bottom of the league. Even though they are in the middle of the pack, Gunner is a dumpster fire. This dude is watching out for other people. I don't know. Jesse Garcia is flexing because they're 13. I guess that's a weird flex. We obviously know Zoe is learning. Yeah, they're angry. Zoe is learning German. Auch ich. They're learning, I think, Italian. Forgive me if I don't know my flags correctly. I just know it's like the opposite of the Mexican flag that's horizontal. The Italian flag's the same colors, but vertical. So I just went with cool duo and the sunglasses. Ich bin sehr cool. We'll see how I feel about that after doing the next 2 lessons. Duo. I think I went over the guidebook for the French classes last time, but I'll do it one more time just so we have practice of the phrases that we'll be learning in those lessons. Oh yes, the super basic. Je suis Marie. I am Marie.
Je suis Marie.
C'est un chat. It's a cat.
C'est un chat.
Un chat mange. A cat is eating.
Un chat mange.
Thanks for that follow, Pumpkin Face X. Pumpkin Face, I love that name. Paul mange un croissant. Paul is eating a croissant. Tu es Marc? Are you Mark? Non, je suis Paul. No, I am Paul. Tip of the lesson. Gender. In French, all nouns are either masculine or feminine. So unlike German, there is no neuter. Same as in Spanish, there is no neuter. There's only masculine and feminine. Masculine nouns use un, and feminine nouns use une. Un garçon, a boy.
Un garçon.
Une fille, a girl.
Une fille.
Un homme, a man.
Un homme.
Une femme, a woman.
Une femme.
And notice that even though it says F-E-M,
Une femme.
it sounds like I'm saying F-A-M. Thank you to Penelf for confirming that. I wasn't hearing things. Un chien, a dog.
Un chien.
Une pizza, a pizza.
Une pizza.
So, next time you're in France, Halbert, remember to order une pizza. Avec pepperoni. I think, therefore, in English, we say I am, but you are. In French, you do the same thing. So we're going to conjugate the basic verb to be. Or in French, être, to be. That is the infinitive. Je suis, I am. Tu es, you are. Il est, or elle est, he or she is. And even though there's an S at the end, you don't really pronounce the consonant at the end, so you kind of just say je suis. But if you are saying a word afterwards that has a vowel at the beginning, you kind of run the S sound into the vowel. So you say I am, je suis. But if I want to say I am Alexis, I would say je suis Alexis. And you kind of hear that S at the end. Like for this one. Je suis un garçon. I am a boy.
Je suis un garçon.
And this is how you greet people. Bonjour, comment ça va? Good morning. How are you doing?
Bonjour, comment ça va?
And the ça va is similar to the es geht, or in German or in Spanish, como te va? And it's not really asking how you are doing. It's literally asking how it's going. So when someone asks you in German, and you answer es geht, it's going, I mean, you're technically saying I'm fine, I'm doing okay, but you're really saying it is going okay. So German, Spanish, French all have the same way of greeting and responding. So the response, how are you doing? Ça va très bien. Et toi? I'm doing very well, and you? But really you're saying it is going very well. So it's understood that it is going well for me.
Ça va très bien, et toi?
Short of it, ça va, I am fine.
Ça va.
And au revoir, Marie. Goodbye, Marie.
Au revoir, Marie.
A little bit more. Au revoir, bonne journée. Goodbye, have a good day.
Au revoir, bonne journée.
And you should always remember to use this one. Merci beaucoup. Thank you very much.
Merci beaucoup.
And in case my 4 years of studying French did not ingrain these into my brain, here's a repass of accents. So the word I, je, is like the E in petition.
Je.
So here we have two, and thank you again, panel, for reminding me. The accent that is coming from the left down to the right is the accent grave, and that's a bit of a hard tone on the vowel, versus accent aigu, which is going towards the right, going up towards the right. It elongates the vowel. So the A for journée, similar to bay.
Et.
And the E for très bien, as in bet, it's kind of like a short vowel.
Eh.
If the last letter of a word is an E without an accent, it is usually silent. Femme, not famille.
Femme.
Because that sounds similar to the word for family said really fast, if you say the E at the end. And then bonne nuit, good night.
Bonne nuit.
Bonne nuit. Alright, let's do the lesson for today. And we're again learning how to greet people. Quit dancing, duo. I haven't done it yet.
Enchanté.
So enchanté, no, it has the accent at the end, so you elongate it and actually pronounce the E. Nice to meet you. And it is very similar to the word in Spanish, encantada or encantado, which is enchanted to meet you, is the literal translation to English. But basically it's nice to meet you. Enchanté.
Enchanté.
Bonjour. Moi, c'est Alice. Hello, or good day, good morning. Me, I am Alice. Goodbye, Alice? No, you're greeting someone. So after greeting someone, you say, Enchanté, Alice. Nice to meet you, Alice. Enchanté, Charlotte. Je suis
Suis.
Gabriel. Nice to meet you, Charlotte. I am Gabriel. Gabriel.
Au revoir.
Goodbye. Au revoir. And much like the German, Auf Wiedersehen, or the Russian that we heard Danny say while he was playing Hitman earlier today, До свидания. And it just means until we see each other again. So, it's until. Re is again, and then voir, to see. So, revoir, to see again.
Et. Et. Oh. Oh.
As in au revoir.
À bientôt.
So here's a new phrase. A bientôt. See you soon. And shoot, I forgot what this one, the carrot, what it's called necessarily. I know it's a carrot, but what it's called in the actual accent names. But you'll see this in the word hotel, and in French it's hôtel. And anytime you see that, it means at some point in the linguistic history of the word, an S existed that has been removed. So it changes the sound of the vowel, but it reminds you that there used to be an S there. And we have the word. The word exists with S, except we say hostel. But that was the original evolution of the word that has now become hotel. But to us, a hostel and a hotel are two different things, even if they serve the same exact purpose. If I'm getting dinged for all my lack of remembering German accents, French is going to kill me. I just learned this one. See you soon. À bientôt.
À bientôt.
Bientôt.
Goodbye. See you soon. Au revoir. À bientôt.
Bienvenue.
And if you're a fan of the musical Cabaret, this is, you would know me and you would know that this is like the beginning to one of my favorite songs from the musical. It's like the opening song. Willkommen, bienvenue, welcome. Fremde, étranger, stranger. Glücklich zu sehen, je suis enchanté. Happy to see you, lieber Reste. Okay, I'm done with that. It's one I will open on Smule at some point. So prepare your German and French, Albert. Let's see, this is the spicy one, Grandma Lucy. Nothing like learning new things. Capoeira next. She used to be like a spy or something. You will be prepared. You have done a good job with foreign language songs. I think you'll probably just learn it phonetically and you'll be fine. Bienvenue. And literally it means well arrived. Welcome. Bienvenue.
Bienvenue. Bienvenue, Marie. Bienvenue, Marie.
That's simple. Welcome, Marie. Oh, did you read the link I sent you for the lyrics? That had the explanation at the beginning of the lyric video. That one was kind of sweet. I really like that one. And I didn't really know it until I started learning it for Smeel. Because I heard it as a kid. I heard it when I was 5 or 6 years old, and usually those are like the memories that kind of stay in your brain for life. And I just remember hearing it and probably being one of the first exposures to music as a child. And because it's sung by a child, you know, I could relate to it at that age. But now knowing the history behind that song, it's like all the animals are sad that their friend Felix has gone away.
Bonne journée.
Good day. So literally it means good day, but when it's a short sentence like that, you're literally wishing someone to have a good day. Bonne journée.
Bonne journée.
How very nasal. Journée. And then this one, they haven't asked it yet, but hopefully it's coming up. Bonne soirée. Have a good evening. Because journée is day and soirée is evening. So ce soir, this evening. Cet jour, this day. And salut is the informal. Hey. Goodbye. Have a good day.
Au revoir. Bonne journée.
Au revoir. Bonne journée. That was surprisingly painless. Alright, let's try it again. Give me more vocab, please.
À demain.
Oh, this one is good. Demain is tomorrow. So, à demain, see you tomorrow. Or, until tomorrow.
À demain.
À demain, Marie. À demain, Marie.
See you tomorrow, Marie.
Bonne nuit.
Good night. Bonne nuit.
Eau. Eau.
And this is short for water. Oh. As in eau de toilette. Which literally translates to bathroom water, which is not a pleasant name, but it's more like an after bath water, like my mom's favorite ginete. So it's like after you take a bath, you just kind of spritz yourself in it and you're smelling very nice. I'm gonna need to hear that one more time. Alright. Good night. Bonne nuit.
Bonne nuit.
Duo is sleepy. Alright, battle time.
Nuit.
Bonne nuit, Duo. Good night, Duo. Alright, let's run the battle. Okay, now you know the rules, because it looks like we may have some bots. So if you're not a bot and we win, let me know in chat. Thank you for placing alert. Oh, look at that. We won. I'm shocked. Like the poor queen. I wish I was. Alice Krieger from First Contact. I loved her as the board queen. She was amazing. Krieger, a German name. Cleo's here. And Trippy, I know. Did I complete something? No, not yet. Okay, another tank. Oh, and since we're talking about the emotion chip a few weeks ago, the board queen let Data, or tempted Data with the emotion chip. She was very sultry for a cyborg. If I wanted to be a sexy robot, I'd be like her.
Merci beaucoup.
Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup. Yeah, she definitely does. She's getting a present from Mark, so she's gonna thank him.
Merci.
Merci beaucoup, Mark. Thank you very much, Mark.
Salut, à bientôt.
Oh, I said salut is hi, but it's actually bye. And it's the same. We say the same in Spanish. We say salud. Minus the T. We just say salud. Bye. See you soon. So this is the informal between friends, kind of like tschüss in German. Salut, à bientôt.
Salut.
Au revoir, Bonne soirée.
Goodbye. Have a good evening. So we already did bonne nuit, which is have a good night. Nuit is night. Soir is evening, so soirée. It's also another word for party. Party. Soirée. Or have an evening engagement, so to speak. Au revoir. Bonne soirée.
Au revoir. Bonne soirée.
More formal. Goodbye. Au revoir. Have a good evening. Bonne soirée.
Bonne soirée.
Well, those 2 French lessons didn't kill me. Now let's see how I do with the Catalan. This one I have to do triple translation duty because, unfortunately, there is no English to Catalan lesson plan on Duolingo. There is Spanish to Catalan. So I will be forcing my brain to work overtime at a very late hour, translating all 3 languages at the same time. So, patience, if you will. So these are greetings for you to introduce yourself. Preséntate, introduce yourself. And my pronunciations are going to be bad. Salura, who does speak Catalan, has been kind of coaching me a little, but it's not going to be pretty. So I apologize in advance. Jo soc un nen. I am a boy. In Spanish, yo soy un niño.
Jo soc un nen.
Soc una nena. In Spanish, soy una niña. I am a girl.
Soc una nena.
Yo soc una dona. I am a woman. In Spanish, yo soy una mujer.
Jo soc una dona.
Yo soc un hombre. In English, I am a man. In Spanish, yo soy un hombre.
Jo soc un home.
And this is one of those weird pronunciation ones that even though it says O-M-E, it sounds like they're pronouncing it Oma, like German for grandma, Oma. And I have to retrain my brain for the feminine endings and the feminine pronouns, because it's E's instead of A's. All right. Les dones escriben una carta. In English, the women are writing a letter. In Spanish, las mujeres escriben una carta.
Les dones escriuen una carta.
Nosaltres som dones. In English, we are women. In Spanish, nosotras somos mujeres.
Nosaltres som dones.
Ells mengen. In English, they are eating. In Spanish, ellos comen. as in they, masculine plural. Ellos. Els.
Ells mengen.
And again, even though it says en at the end, I'm hearing like an. L'homme escriu. The man is writing. In Spanish, el hombre escribe.
L'home escriu.
Unas nenas mention. In English, a few girls, some girls, are eating. In Spanish, unas niñas comen.
Unes nenes mengen.
See, I said it with an E, unas nenas, but it's like unas nenas. This is gonna kill me. Oh, and here's the word. Oh my gosh. The X endings. I haven't had to do this conjugation for so long. I forgot how to pronounce it. But okay. La nena lege un libro. The girl is reading a book. In Spanish, la niña lee un libro.
La nena llegeix un llibre.
Un libra. See, it ends with an E, but they pronounce it with an A. I hope you can feel my frustration. So that is unfortunately the downside of all this multi-romance language learning at the same time, which is something like I would never do French and Italian at the same time because there's so many crossovers. And in fact, as Salor likes to tell me, Catalan is like the love child of French and Italian. And there's so many words as we start to learn the vocabulary that have crossover on both languages. It makes it very hard to keep track. All right, let's start. Give information. ¿Cuál de estos es los hombres? Which of these is the men? Las donas. The women.
Les dones.
Els homes. The men.
Els homes.
La poma. The apple.
La poma.
So, los hombres, the men, is els homes.
Els homes.
Which of these is the women? Las mujeres. You just learned this one. Las donas.
Les dones.
And then el pa, in Spanish it's el pan, the bread. So it's the same exact word in Spanish except they drop the N. Not to stereotype, but it's almost like a Cuban accent where they drop almost all the ending consonants out of words. I'm trying to think what English American accent does that. I want to say New England drops consonants, but they actually write it in Catalan without the consonant. Okay, so this one's going to be a little bit difficult, so let's translate it to Spanish first. Nosotros somos hombres. We are men. In Spanish, we are men. Nosotros somos hombres. In Catalan, nosotros somos hombres. How do you say nosotras? How do you say we in the feminine? Nosaltres.
Nosaltres.
Nosaltras. Nosotras. We.
Nosaltres som dones.
Okay, and we just had Nosotras som hombres. Now we're going to have Nosotras som donas. Nosotras somos mujeres. We are women.
Vosaltres sou dones.
Okay. First time encountering the usted, which is how we say it in Spanish, which is the formal you, and this is how you address it. This is the vos, which in Spanish is vosotros, vosotras, in Catalan, vosaltres, which is the formal you when you're addressing a group of people that you are not on a familiar level with. And this is a very rare pronoun case because it's almost never used in common Spanish. So of course I am over the moon that they're using it so I can learn it at the same time as I'm learning the other language. And the only time I ever really hear it is when I'm watching period soaps in Spanish from like colonial times, and they will actually use it because it's very old Spanish. Kind of like Shakespearean thou, thee, and thine is the Spanish equivalent to this. Okay. You are women. Vosotras sois mujeres. Vosaltres sou donas. So this is the conjugation of to be for the vos pronoun. I know it's a hard one. Oh my god, it was the last one that was hard. Don't ask me to remember any of it, so let's go and do another exercise just to try and like cement it in the brain. Because I am insane in the membrane right now. And hopefully we'll finish in the next 4 minutes, and then I will get my Sunday credit because it's going to go over midnight. Los niños, the boys. Las donas,
les dones.
The women. Las nenas,
les nenes.
The girls. Els nens,
els nens.
The boys. And we just had this one. So las niñas, the girls. Las nenas,
les nenes.
The men. Els homes.
Els homes.
Els nens.
Els nens.
But we're looking for the girls. Las niñas. Les nens.
Els nens.
We just had this one. The boys. Los niños. The boys. Els nens.
Les nenes.
The girls. Las nenas. Las niñas in Spanish.
Els homes, les dones. Els homes, les dones. Els homes, les dones.
The men, the women. Els homes, las donas. In Spanish, los hombres, las mujeres.
Beuen aigua.
So this is a new verb conjugation. So this is to drink for they. So they are drinking. And since we've been dealing with the plurals of the girls, the boys, the men, the women, so beben agua. In Spanish, they drink. In Catalan, boyen, did I hear it right? Agua.
Beuen aigua.
Beuen agua. That's a lot of vowels together to pronounce, and you pronounce every single one of them. Like if you saw the to write verb before, escruyen, escriwen. It's a mouthful.
Ells beuen.
They drink. Els beuen. And this is the plural they masculine. So it's ellos beben in Spanish.
Elles beuen.
And now we have the plural feminine, they drink. In Spanish, ellas beben.
Ells mengen.
They plural masculine. Hi, John Boy. Thank you for that posture check. I'm slumping in my bed tonight, so I appreciate the reminder to adjust. The pillow keeps shifting down. Hope you're doing well. Are you getting ready to stream? Or are you already streaming? I don't know if you're lurking in here. More God of War. Oh, you just woke up from a nap. Okay. You're still doing your God of War Ragnarok, right? It's nice to be able to switch around. My brain can't adjust to a different game. I try to focus on one till I finish it. I've been playing Terraria for a few weeks, months now, and Solor wants to switch me over to Sea of Thieves, which would be fine on its own if there weren't those other mean pirate people trying to sink my ship and shoot me out of the water. So I'm kind of nervous to play with all those, ruffians out there. Okay, so plural masculine they. They eat. Yes, the new laptop should do it because I know it's high graphic demand, so it should. Currently, because I'm streaming in my room, I went back to streaming from the old laptop. Don't tell Solor, because it just made more sense. I'm not gonna dismantle that setup just to bring it into my room. So if I'm gonna be doing bedroom streams, I'm just gonna do Duo and rating. That's simple. I think my old laptop can handle it. Well, isn't that the running thing? I heard that people want just either a PvP server or the adventure server separated out. So people who just want to do quests can simply do quests. So in Spanish, ellos comen. They eat. In Catalan, ells mengen.
Ells mengen.
Ells mengen.
Ells són nens.
They are boys. In Spanish, ellos son niños. En catalán, ells son nens.
Ells són nens.
Oh, see, here's where we see more about Aunt Lucy, or Grandma Lucy, and her previous history. She wants to learn capoeira because she finds it exciting. Or here, we'll read it in Spanish first. Qué emoción, tal como la primera vez que escalé el Monte Everest. How exciting, just like the first time I climbed Mount Everest. So she wants to do capoeira, and she has climbed Mount Everest more than once. So Grandma Lucy has lived a life.
Elles són nenes.
They are girls. In Spanish, ellas son niñas. In catalán, ellas son nenas.
Elles són nenes.
So I think I'm getting the hang of it. It's like all the E middle ending words. It sounds like an A, not an E. So it's not ellas, it is ellas. Much like how it's written in Spanish.
Els nens són nens.
Okay, this is like a weird tautology. The boys are boys. Or is it like the weird English boys will be boys? I don't know. In Spanish, los niños son niños. Els nens son nens.
Els nens són nens.
And even this one, I want to say els, but it's almost like she's saying als nens.
Els nens són nens.
She is saying als nens son nens. Salur, cariño, ¿dónde estás? You need to be helping me with this, but my baby Salur is still sleeping. He can't come and correct me yet.
Elles són les nenes.
They are the girls. In Spanish, ellas son las niñas. Thank you for that. Hydrate, John Boy. I haven't hydrated in the last... How long have I been streaming? Almost 2 hours. Yeah, sip. Can you tell my throat is going a little dry? Alright, sip, handled. Thank you. Alright, in Spanish, ellas son las niñas. In catalán, ellas son las nenas.
Elles són les nenes.
Alright, now I'm gonna get hard mode. Thank you, Duo. Oh my god, this is so sexist. I can't even read this language.
Els nenes.
mengen. Pa. Les.
Oops. It's the wrong one.
Nens. Mengen. Pa. Les. Nenes. Beuen. Aigua.
Okay. The boys eat bread. Los niños comen pan. The girls drink water. Las niñas beben agua. Yes, it's your job. Definitely have to look out for me. Els nens mengen pa. Las nenas, how did she say it? Beuen agua. Let me put it up again. Beuen.
Beuen.
Beuen agua.
Aigua.
So only the boys get bread, but the girls get water. So sexist. They eat. Ellos comen. And ellos is masculine. Spanish. So now let's do the Catalan. Els mengen.
Mengen.
Oh my gosh. I think that so far, that has been the most difficult exercise language-wise, because it's getting to that point. Okay, I get my Sunday credit for my streak, so D is for Domingo in Spanish, but it's Sunday. So it's a biology thing. Yes, girls are designed to store fat, so we shouldn't have carbs. It's a sad biological reminder. Alright, thank you so much for sticking through this Duolingo Triolingo today with some German, some French refresher, and some new Catalan translated from the Spanish.